Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Always ready to dive in.
Okay, so today we're tackling something, well, kind of massive. It's this whole idea of managing your energy, not just your time.
Oh yeah, heard about this. Heard it's a game changer.
Yeah, exactly. And our main source material, pasted text, well, it really breaks this down in a fascinating way.
Interesting.
So, you know how we always talk about time management, like there are only so many hours in the day, got to make them count?
Right, right.
Well, this flips the script. It says, okay, time is limited, we get that, but what about our energy?
Okay, I like where this is going because some days, you're just firing on all cylinders,
Right.
really.
And other days, you're like dragging yourself through mud.
Tell me about it.
Pasted text basically says, instead of just trying to cram more into our schedules, what if we actually got smart about what fuels us and what totally drains us?
Now that's a concept worth exploring.
Right. So one of the first things that jumped out at me in pasted text was this idea. It said, prioritize what fuels you, not what drains you. It sounds almost deceptively simple.
It does sound simple, but think about it. We often just power through our to-do lists without really considering the impact those activities are having on our energy levels. We should be asking, is this task going to leave me feeling energized or depleted?
It's like we're so focused on checking things off, we don't stop to think, wait, is this even moving me in the right direction towards feeling good?
Exactly. It's not just about productivity. It's about being intentional with our energy.
Okay, so I want to throw this out to our listeners. Think about a time, just recently even, when you felt super energized, like you were in the zone, things were clicking.
Yeah, that feeling when you're unstoppable. What was it that contributed to that? Was it the task itself? Were you working with certain people? Where were you? What time of day was it?
See, I'm thinking about last week, I was working on this presentation, and it flowed, I was in this quiet little coffee shop, had my headphones on, and it was like 2 p.m., which is usually when I hit a slump, but this time it was magic.
There you go. That's a perfect example of how understanding those little nuances can make a world of difference.
Right. But now flip the script, okay? Think about something that consistently drains your energy. What is it about that activity or that environment that just sucks the life out of you?
For me, it's back-to-back meetings, especially late in the afternoon. I walk out feeling completely zapped.
Ugh, I hear you on that one. For me, it's clutter, a messy desk. It just shuts down my brain.
So now we're starting to get a sense of our personal energy patterns, right? And that's where the real magic of this approach comes in.
So how do we actually do this? Like, practically speaking, how do we start managing our energy?
Pasted text recommends something called an energy audit.
An audit, like for taxes.
Not quite. It's more like a personal inventory of your energy levels throughout the day. Pay attention to when you feel most energized and when you feel most drained. Jot it down. And start to notice the patterns. What activities correlate with those peaks and valleys?
Oh, so like keep a little journal, maybe track it on my phone.
Exactly. And then you can use that information to make more conscious choices about how you structure your day.
So let's say, based on my energy audit, I realize that I'm super productive in the mornings, but then I crash after lunch.
Perfect example. In that case, you'd want to schedule your most demanding tasks, those things that require focus and creativity, for the morning hours when you're naturally at your peak.
That makes sense. Front load the tough stuff when you have the energy.
Exactly. And then in the afternoon, when you know you tend to hit a slump, maybe you schedule in some lighter tasks, things that are more routine or don't require as much brain power.
So instead of trying to fight my natural rhythms, I'm working with them.
Exactly. You're aligning your activities with your energy flow.
But what about those inevitable energy dips? Everyone has them. Like, what can we do to combat those?
Pasted text suggests incorporating strategic breaks throughout the day. And these aren't just your typical coffee breaks. We're talking about activities that actually recharge your batteries. A quick walk outside, a few minutes of meditation, even listening to your favorite song. The key is to step away from whatever you're doing and give yourself a moment to reset.
Oh, I love that. Mini recharges, not just powering through and hoping for the best.
Exactly. You're essentially giving yourself little energy boosts throughout the day.
This whole conversation has been a huge energy boost, honestly. I'm feeling inspired to revamp my entire approach to, well, everything. It's not just about what I need to get done. It's about when and how I can do it most effectively.
And that, my friend, is the beauty of shifting from a time management mindset to an energy management approach.
I'm so glad we did this deep dive into pasted text. Okay, so as we wrap up, what's the one key takeaway you want listeners to walk away with?
I want everyone listening to understand that they have the power to manage their energy. It's not about forcing yourself to fit into some rigid schedule. It's about honoring your natural rhythms, understanding your personal energy patterns, and then using that knowledge to create a life that feels more aligned, more productive, and frankly, more joyful.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, go out there and manage that energy.
And conquer your day.